Did you want to promote me again, or?
Sure. Yeah. So tonight we are starting a new series for the LFER, sometimes known as LFERs, sometimes known as lifers. LFERs for the people that don't like them, lifers for the people that do. But LFER stands for Leaders of the Free Energy Resistance, and this is part of the New Champions universe, the season 3 of it. And we haven't played a LFER game in a while, but this is my first time to GM one, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Now, we have a couple of folks with us tonight. Kurt, who is playing Honey Badger. See if I can get a close up of Honey Badger. There she is. She's got claws, white hair, and a visor on. We've got Amaraka, who is playing NPC support, so he will be doing all the things behind the curtain, along with me. Right Block is playing the character Timber, this mass tree of a creature, hulking mass.
Timber!
Timber!
And then Carlos,
Going down.
I've never known how to say your handle. Is it Cruxator?
Crusader, yeah.
Okay, Cruxator playing Nightwing. Nightwing is on top of the box truck that they arrived in. There's Nightwing. Very cool. And these folks are part of the Leaders of the Free Energy Resistance, and they have been dispatched on basically a reconnaissance mission. One of the LFER's agents has been undercover with a rogue LFER group, and has been trying to get undercover with them. And this was basically her first assignment with them undercover. Her name normally would be Kingsley, but she's undercover as Oppenheimer, excuse me, Oppenheimer. And but LFER had not seen or heard from her, and went radio silent. Like her locators could not even be located. And after the appropriate amount of time, the team, the New York team, dispatched this group of this group of awesome, amazing recruits. I don't know if y'all are more than recruits now. I don't know where you all left off yet, but this is some time past. Now you all are operating as a team and have come into this kind of creepy farm wooded area upstate New York, trying to see if you can understand the status of Oppenheimer or Kingsley, but also to take samples of this area because they can see, you obviously can see kind of this smoky stuff. And I guess I should just read what it was that was said so that everybody has just kind of a briefing on it. Give me just a second. Here's the mission. So basically, determine if the status of Senior Operative Kingsley undercover is Oppenheimer. Determine her status. Number 2, the objective, second, is to obtain mineral samples. There will be a sample kit provided to 2 of you to return ground, air, and other material samples back to HQ for evaluation. And then 3, just ensure team safety. If the minerals that are used in canisters, and you all know what the canisters are, they're a pretty devastating mutagen that has just destroyed some people. If the minerals that are in those canisters are present, then it's imperative this team does not ingest or breathe the dust of those minerals. The canisters that have been recovered by past LFER teams have contained only trace amounts of the unknown materials, but they are considered highly mutative, mentally disruptive, and also lethal. If Kingsley Oppenheimer, as she's known undercover, has been her mission's been accomplished or compromised, you all are authorized to help extract her. Lethal force is authorized in the case of team safety, and if the secondary objective is triggered, trying to get Oppenheimer out. There were some other things that I won't read about her and just her own process and who she is, but you all know what she looks like in this form. You all have all been given kind of like mask wear to be able to not breathe this stuff in. But beyond that, if it starts getting into your skin, then there's not really much help there. So I don't know what your approach would be. You all have a breathing apparatus, but if there's somehow where canister spray or something like that gets on you, that's bad.
Is this whole I'm seeing this dense fog in the distance? Is this to be presumed caused by this canister fog?
Are you, so if you're like talking over comms, your kind of your liaison will say, we've never seen the canisters create a dense fog before. The canisters, when the gas is released, we think that they will be kind of self-contained, not self-contained, a small contained area. But just a permeating fog, we've not seen that.
Now we're in a forest, right? And
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming it's nighttime or it's sunset maybe,
Yeah,
or is it sunrise?
yeah, sunset. Yeah,
So it could be natural fog, right?
maybe so. You all know not to breathe in canister minerals. You have breathing apparatus provided, and you have sample kits. So you're supposed to test the air, the ground, and if you can get samples of canisters, do. But so you have sample kits, like if you want to get up there and test the edge of the fog, or you're not in the fog just yet.
Okay.
All right. It's
Whoops, sorry. Damn.
You don't know
My
your
bad.
own strength.
I do have a suggestion for the crowd. I have this ability where I'm able to kind of speak to the plants. I don't know if it's going to work in this situation, but I might be able to do a subtle scouting and see what's in this here forest in front of us.
That would be great. And Nightwing and I can gather gather our samples.
Okay.
While
I
you
Well,
will
do you think you could take an aerial? Do you think that'd be wise? How high can you get up?
Nightwing?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, I can. What I'm interested in is in that fog, as far as an air sample within the fog, um, and then we can take an air sample higher above the trees. I could do that as well. Um, but I think we should get. I can. We have the mask, so I would like to sort of initiate my nether shroud, which turns me invisible to side group, and then also turn on my reflective eye protection. No, I mean my radar sense, which is gives me increased arc of perception, 360 degrees, and is penetrative as well as discriminatory. So I could probably also use that. Um, well, actually, just to try to not be seen as I go into the fog.
What's the material through which it doesn't penetrate?
I believe it was
Fog.
yeah.
Sorry.
Let me read it. I think it might have been it's either amber or lead.
Oh, this is a lead-based fog.
Oh, no, sorry. And you said invisible from the side. What did you say about the invisibility that Nightwing has?
Yeah, it's invisibility to sight group.
Oh, to sight. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nightwing becomes invisible.
All right, I'm going to thrust my hands into the ground and sort of reach out and try to connect with the roots of the trees of the forest.
Okay. Meanwhile, Honey Badger, she's going to try to go through this tree line stealthily, kind of keeping an eye out for anything that she can see through the fog, and take samples.
Okay. Your sample kit doesn't say that the fog is contaminated or anything like that. Like you
All
have
right.
that kind of a reader. Yeah.
So there's nothing. How about these little trees here? Can we take a sample of those little fruit trees and then also the ground?
Sure. Yeah. There are trace elements of foreign materials. Very light, very trace. So you're spending some time doing that.
Yep.
Timber, what is the power? Is it just Timber
It's
can talk to all
what
things?
it's called
or
is
what is it? Yeah.
plant speech. It's a telepathy 46 for plant class of minds.
Okay. Did you roll your 4 dice 6? Oh, and everybody roll 3 dice. No, excuse me, 2 dice for your hero points.
Me too. Me too. No, you're not a hero.
Is it would it be to hit or to damage?
It's a damage roll. Yeah. Your
It's
hero dice is just, you can do a roll maker for 2 dice if you need that. Okay.
So at 18.
Yeah.
But you rolled 4 dice.
That was for his
Was it 46
telepathy.
or should I roll the hit?
No,
Do I
I'm
need
not
to
gonna,
hit the ground?
No, I'm not going to make you do that. Yeah. So I have a thing called useful charts. The useful charts are useful in that telepathy comes up. Documents. Useful charts. Well, I lost my useful charts. I'm just trying to get to the telepathy table. That's all. And I have had it available to me. Useful charts. There we go. Found it. Telepathy table. Yeah. So you can read deep or hidden thoughts. And what are you asking? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the plants to tell me what is going on within this woods. I'm looking for the inner monologue of the root system of the trees to inform me what is happening within this here hearth, this forest of deep.
So I also will ask, and this is and I'm not going to be a jerk about it now, but do you actually have a language for trees?
It's a telepathy, so it'd more be a mental image.
Orcs. They see orcs cutting down trees. It's terrible.
Yes. Well, we can figure that out later. You see flashes of images, where vehicles have come and gone. They look like the best that the tree understands. Vehicles that look similar to what you were in, what you came in. The tree has been afraid at times.
Okay.
It senses disturbance in the ecosystem. I don't want to anthropomorphize the trees, right? When you see the thoughts of trees, it's not going to be very helpful in human-like. So it's the ecosystem is threatened.
Is there anything abnormal? How many people are in this forest? Is it against nature that they've seen before? Is it something that it's just everyday human usage?
Yeah, the trees see humankind as pests, and I'm trying to think. It sees them as pests, and there's no more increase of pests in this place. I don't want to give you too much just because it's what would trees think.
Okay.
I mean, the
Got it.
trees feel like. I've got to get better at thinking of what trees feel like when your character does this.
Probably frustrated and annoyed.
Yeah, they are. The ecosystem. There is anguish about the ecosystem. Even the other creatures in the ecosystem. The normal order has been upset. The trees, when you kind of hold firm, the trees definitely give you that. The ecosystem's upset. The species are upset. That's not the word it uses, but the creatures are upset. Maybe you do get some flashes of you do get vehicle flashes, but it's like that's nonsense to the tree, so it doesn't understand what those are, or even people. You might see that there are some other people here, but the tree just doesn't. It's almost like what our brains do whenever we misinterpret. It doesn't know what to say about that. I'll get better at that. Yeah.
Vague look. There's some disturbance in the forest.
Yeah. It's all
I
right.
just have to warn everyone. I have a low battery, and I forgot my charger at work, which is a dumb thing to do. So if I cut out, I cut out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know.
That's
I know.
unfortunate.
I am very.
I was going to tell you that the corn is feeling that its life is almost over.
Oh, this is fall.
Can everybody see like the shed through the fog?
I can barely make it out. Yes.
Okay. I would be able to see it with my radar, so I would tell you what is there. And I guess from our vantage point, I could probably see the corn plantings if we don't see it if the other characters don't see it from that current location. After I take the soil sample, I would like to take some of the samples from the tree, like the bark and like the leaves of the pines from the trees as well.
Okay.
All right.
And I will let the party know about the shed if they don't see it, and also about the corn that's behind the shed.
All right. Honey Badger is gonna try to go into the fog. She's activating her night vision, and she's going to head towards the shed.
One of the trees feels like it's been assaulted.
I know. I was gonna say, Timber. There is a flash over to where samples are being taken. There's a piercing. You feel the anguish. Twigs are broken off.
Killing my babies.
It's like a paper cut.
And let me know when that's done, so that I would like to move towards the shed as well.
Yeah, come on. Is everybody coming over? Timber, are you doing anything else, or did we lose you already?
I'm gonna start to mosey my way forward into this here forest and support my honey badger.
Okay. You all, as you make your way up, you clearly see, and I think many of you all could see through the fog anyway with your perceptions. You see this, it's like a shack or a barn that's very dilapidated. Look, seen many better days. Maybe it's even was a holdout at a time. Right? You can see kind of bunker materials and sandbags and stuff like that.
Would my radar sense that be able to detect the giant slug
Yes.
That's back there. Okay. So, hey, I don't know if it's dangerous or not, but there seems to be a giant slug-like creature near the corn, not too far from the shed.
Good to know.
Honey Badger is probably about at 11 o'clock from your position. Actually, it would be sort of be like 2 o'clock from where you're looking.
Got it. And she's going to approach further the shed. She's got she's got her clothes out, and is trying to be as little as possible.
Emrak, are you perceiving or not perceiving? Kind of.
I'm receiving.
I said perceiving, but receiving is good too. Okay.
I roll a perception where I succeeded by 3. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I also sent you to another message.
Oh.
I'm going to use Rollmaker to add them in, but
Cool.
we'll see how well that works.
Timber, the trees around sense anguish in the corn.
Okay. Well, I guess that's probably does do you tell us that, Timber?
Oh, we lost him.
I think he said yes.
No, he's not even on the table anymore.
His he may have lost
Oh,
connection.
you think he already lost connection? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Honey Badger, you want to go check out that corn? I'll go there with you as well. I'm going to be on the left side of the shed.
Got it. I'll take the right side of the shed then.
And I'll say, just for unless he comes back, his connection to the ground here is so overwhelming. He's almost like in a trance.
Okay.
I came back, but I'm on my phone, and I wanted to just tell you guys, my battery died. So
Oh,
Shit happens.
sorry,
yeah,
man.
it sucks.
Happens to the best
So
of us.
Hopefully,
I'll
we won't have to
definitely
wait
get
4
back
months
around
till
to
the
that.
next game, and you'll be in.
Oh yeah.
If you want to stay on, I'll get Silk to give me your character sheet, and I can move your character around and make dice rolls for you. But that way you can still.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do it. Let's do it.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that'll be cool. Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Great suggestion. Sorry that Timber's going to
Well,
die.
so
die
he
in this
was
episode.
probably offline when you mentioned that he was being mind controlled.
And that he's about to jump into lava.
No, I heard I
Like
was in a
what?
trance. I heard I was having.
Are you there?
Okay, I'm whispering on comms to Honey Badger that the slug doesn't seem to be moving, but I don't want to risk it. I'm not sure whether it'll be a hostile or not.
Well, giant slugs usually tend to not be very friendly, from my experience.
Well, I don't know. Just because they're big doesn't mean that they're unfriendly.
Well,
I mean, if Timber got near it, maybe,
I
but
would suggest we do not attack a giant slug. It might be a harbinger of the forest, although I can't communicate that as I am in a trance.
I was just putting you in trance since you had disconnected. It's not perpetual. that was your away from the table.
I happen to be from Africa. Usually, the big things tend to be very hostile, or at the very least,
well, is part of our mission taking a sample of the giant slug?
Wow, I don't know that that wasn't on the dossier, but
Okay.
maybe your intellect would be like, we've never seen anything like this before. Take a sample.
Yeah. Well, there's people here with superpowers, so a giant slug is not that surprising. I'm going to take some samples of the corn as well, just to back up whatever findings Honey Badger may find.
Okay. Will you place? Oh, so you're on the outside edge of the corn.
Yeah, I'm on the outside edge of the corn.
Okay. We make just a perception roll.
All right. Would that be under? There we go.
No, it's on your primary or secondary characteristics, and
Yep.
just roll. Yeah. Yeah.
Where is Honey Badger right now?
She's approaching on the right side of the shed, around the barbed wire fence, going through the trees, and then she's heading towards the corn.
I love it that
So I
you all
succeeded by 3.
just love it that you all just straight up in the corn maze already.
I guess I succeeded by 3 if the target is 11.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
And because of your penetrative, you see the there's a hatch.
There's a hatch?
I love it that is
Oh.
almost imperceptible anyway. That's wonderful.
Okay,
look
so I will
deep into the
whisper that
cornfield.
into the communicator. I will tell them that I'm on the edge of the left side of the shed, opposite Honey Badger, and I have found a some type of entrance or something.
Does
Hidden.
that entrance lead subterraneously?
That's what it looks like.
Very good.
The,
10-4.
the slug just fell on its side for some reason. Oh no, it's moving.
Honey Badger, you're of the notion that slugs are
Is the
dangerous.
slug moving towards Honey Badger?
Yes, he is.
The slug is moving towards Honey Badger.
All right. Honey Badger,
So when you see the slug, it is a creature of unusual size. It's an ROUS, except it's not an R.
Does it have any markings that would lead me to believe that it might be poisonous?
That it might be what?
Poisonous?
I guess you would have to make a roll on that. Do you
Could
have
I do a perception check?
probably either survival. I would think would be either survival or science skill biology or zoology.
Is it moving straight at Honey Badger, or is it just seems to be moving in her general direction?
It is definitely moving towards Honey Badger, and it's not moving slowly.
Oh, it's moving aggressively. Well, Honey Badger looks like escargot's back on the menu.
So, Honey Badger, the creature comes towards you and stops about 2 or 3 meters from you, and as you can see, its head is kind of moving around, and it's like it's sensing the air, and it looks at you.
Oh. All right. I get into a fighting stance, like I'm ready to fight, but I'm not going to stop the fight. Basically, I get ready to perform a block maneuver.
Hey, say hello.
I am backing up Honey Badger. Make sure I'm in a defensive position in case said snail sets to strike.
Okay. Oh. Timber got moved off of the table, huh?
Oh.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Yep.
Let me see if I can
Okay,
find
so
I'll find
so
him.
Honey Badger, you hear Timber creaking up towards you.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I'm trying to find where you are in here.
Oh, I'm right over here, next to the
Behind a tree.
behind the trees and the boulder. right here.
Honey Badger, if you're getting confused, I'm the one that talks.
I think I can tell.
Okay, and it makes sensing motions towards Timber as he moves. When you stopped moving and went into a crouch, it's like it stopped paying attention to you, and that it was paying attention to something that was moving.
Oh,
Seems to be able to sense movement. That is how it. That is how it reacts.
So when Crusader comes and lands and grabs a corn sample, it kind of turns towards him as well.
okay. Did I get my sample before it? Do I have my sample?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to switch off my invisibility and I'm gonna pop my wings and I'm gonna move up about 3 meters up and I'm going to move 6 meters towards it.
Poor slug just wants some corn.
So, just a second here, please.
Did you move yourself forward already, or are you doing?
I have not. Yeah, I have not. So 6 meters will put me about there. Okay.
So even though you're in the air, it still seems to be tracking your movement.
Okay. I'm not going to appear threatening, but I'm going to be close to it, and I'm going to be 3 meters up.
Appear threatening. Wings, metallic armor, flying in the air.
I'm waving at
Did
it.
he do an anti-presence roll?
I'm gonna try to back off a little bit. I'm just gonna take my whole suit off.
Hey, Nightwing, do you see any presence of the woman that we're looking for?
Well, yeah. Do I sense? Does my radar pick anything else up? And
Well,
I will come. And I'll let the team members know that it seems to sense me even when I'm in the air. So it probably just senses type of motion rather than just vibrations on the ground.
and you would, if you answer that question to Honey Badger, the hatch goes down further than your vision, right? You maybe it
That
gets,
might,
yeah. I mean, it's a pretty long hatch.
yeah. So it goes down pretty. So this creature doesn't seem to be reacting violently toward us.
Is this creature between us and the hatch?
No, the hatch is right here.
Well, do we suppose we go down that hatch, or is that probably something that's not within the realm of the mission?
Well, I don't know if it's any of us gone in. Personally, I'd like to see what's in the shed, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate the shed before we get out of here. The slug doesn't seem to be hostile at the moment, even though it senses us.
All right, Honey Badger is she's going to try to creep forward as stealthily as possible and try to get past the slug and get into the shed.
You know, guys, it looks like the slug has like a saddle. I wonder if we can ride it.
That's awesome.
Never-ending story.
Atreus! Somebody's gonna ride it.
Oh, I
That's
love
great.
that movie. That was a childhood classic.
You steer it by holding on to its pustules.
You.
So is anybody going to try to take a sample from the slug or no?
Do we have salacious slug materials to take a sample out of?
Did it leave a trail of slime?
Good call, Crusader. Or I'm sorry.
I would say yes.
Nightwing? Yeah, okay. So I will fly from where it came from, kind of back here and land, and see if I can take some samples of the slime.
You can do it.
Honey Badger, feel free to walk into the shed here. I'll cover you.
All right.
I got you
Yes.
too, honey.
What to do?
America,
Try to do.
does
Anyway.
that proximity scare you at all, America?
How close does it get?
Oh, right up in front of it. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you
When you go walking past it, something shoots out of the slug and hits a DCV 4. So I'm sorry, I rolled on timber. My shot. My mistake.
All right. Well, she's gonna, since she was in a blocking action, she's gonna try to block.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it stuck out its tongue at you. Jeez.
So it will give me a +2 OCV. I mean, +2 OCV, +2 DCV. I can roll to try to block it if it is blockable. Otherwise, it will try to hit my DCV, which is up by 2. But
Wow. So if you roll for a block, you can do that. If you use the martial maneuvers or the maneuvers and
yes,
click on block,
sure,
because you have martial arts, right?
that's correct. Yes.
Why does yours say DMCB? I don't know, but
Trying to fix it, but I just can't figure out.
yeah. Well, you successfully block.
Nice.
Honey badgers eat slugs. I snarl at it. Don't you know
All
that?
right.
You see what's happening with the thing?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Blocking it, doesn't that trigger one of its powers?
But it missed in its attack, so that's why I was not sure that would.
Yeah, so a block. She actually didn't block it because it missed. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Cool. So this what do you call it? Proboscis. Its tongue is just flailing wildly around, going toward Honey Badger. Honey Badger somehow avoids it. I don't know if you're just dodging and moving, and but it just is not able to get a grip on you. But it's obviously coming at you. We can go into combat phases if we want to.
All right.
Let's do it.
It's going down. It's going timber.
All right. Timber, I think this is going to be a competition as to see who can grab its tail and throw it as far away from us as possible.
Well, I want to see if I can try to grab that tongue and maybe we can play some tug of war or a little jump rope and do a 2x2.
So, Honey Badger, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
All right. Well, having blocked the attack, I am going to I just let's see. As much as I am tempted to stab the thing, as much as I am tempted to stab it, it didn't quite trigger my enrage or my psychological complication, so I'm simply going to back off and into the shed.
So, how far away are you moving?
Let's see. So
Can she get in the shed? Can she just avoid the thing and get in the shed while we deal with this here snail?
All right, it is. I move. I guess looks like there's hexes. Are those meters?
Heck, well, they're
Honey Badger, are you sure he wasn't trying to form a mental meld with you and communicate?
No, that's right. It was trying to grab me with some kind of tongue-like appendage. Let's see. So that I move. That is 8 meters, 4 hexes, and yep, that's going to be a combat move for me.
So you dodge out of the way.
I'll try to anyway.
Nightwing.
All right. I am going to try to do a move by and slap it in its butt. And since I want to test to see if it has any type of range combat, so I'm gonna sort of just move, I guess, 30 meters away. As I fly by it, I'll punch it.
Okay.
So I'll come this way, and will probably put me somewhere around there.
Are you in the
You,
air?
you should be able to use the move by maneuver.
Yep. Well, somebody stand me up because I don't know how to do it.
And do you want to be in the air as you end?
I'm sort of just basically flying very close to the ground, so I am going to land on the ground. I won't be in the air.
So he runs and hits this rock, knocks himself out. I love it.
So here is the move by. Oh, and I get +2 on that. I don't know why it says DMCV, but
Yeah, yours is doing it too. Okay.
yeah.
Why do you get a
So I
plus?
should hit a
A 10 or
D8
less
on-
hits, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then I'm just doing. I forget what the damage is on it. So I have 7. So it's half a strength plus velocity, right? Divided by 10, I think. So it's 6.5. 6.5 dice.
Okay. When you hit it, acid comes spewing out of it, or a liquid comes spewing out of it, and it does 2 body and 2 stun.
Ouch.
Body and 2 stun, so my armor will suck it up.
That's,
Excellent.
That's killing
However-
damage too, right?
However, it burns through your armor.
Does penetrating?
It's a penetrating attack. So do you have the defense versus penetrating?
I do not.
So then you take 1 body.
I'll take 1 body. Okay.
Oof.
Ow! It burns. I saw a movie like this once. All right, so let me roll my damage. I'll do 20 stun and 5 body.
Make a perception roll.
Rolled an 8.
Okay. So you figure that you probably should have done apparently more damage than you did.
Okay, I'm just testing the thing. I'll communicate that I gave it a good solid punch, and it seems to absorb some of the damage, and it spews acid that burned through my armor.
Gosh, it's terrible.
Good to know. That's interesting information.
Throw a
Are
rock
there
at it,
any
man.
large rocks in the area?
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
Sounds like it's time to excavate.
Oh, that's one way of doing it.
Is it Timber's turn?
So I'm going to grow and search out said rock to be tool against said slug.
One right in front of you.
So there's one here, and there's one right next to it. And there's one here, I guess.
Okie dokie. What's your strength, Timber, when you're full grown?
50.
50?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you're going to need at least 20 strength to lift the rock. So to
Well, that's
throw
not-
the rock, that would be like a 10 die attack.
Let's go for it.
Does that sound reasonable to you there,
Oh yeah.
Jam?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Kill the slug.
So do you have that?
So I've
Let
my
me add
base
that
strength
as
is
a
20.
Just got to custom roll it. Yeah.
So I can stretch out and reach out to it, pick it up and throw it.
you're talking about the rock, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't want to
Oh,
touch this thing.
that's a beautiful roll. 3 1s, 1 6.
I'll take it.
He would hit a DCV of 5, and my critter has a DCV of less than 5. So yes, that's a hit. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How's our slug doing over there? Evan?
Sorry?
How's our slug doing?
So far, so good.
Okay. Giant slug. You get to do something.
Oh, giant slug. So,
You all can see he's not moving too. Like this thing hits it, but it's pretty heavy.
okay. So slug kind of turns and stretches out and tries to attack Timber. So,
I have a DCV of 6.
okay, I hit a DCV of 6. All right, so it does this for damage. It does 14 stun, 4 body.
All right. So I have a PD. Is this PD or ED?
It's PD,
PD,
yeah.
right? PD. So I have a 20 PD.
Okay, so you take no damage from it, from it striking you with its tongue. However, it has a damage shield which does 3 body and 3 stun, so you take
One.
1 body. If I'm reading this correctly.
How
I'm
many?
using the K1 as the... So it bumps into you
Yeah, at
with
least
its
one body.
pseudopod bash, which does no damage, but the acid burns your bark. Unless you have impenetrable, is it?
Yeah, it's
I don't
impenetrable.
believe I have impenetrable. I believe I have resistant
You're
protection,
hardened.
but only for flash defense. It's not hardened.
Okay.
Post segment 12 recovers if anybody needs them. Nightwing is on segment 2.
All right. By the way, my armor is ablative.
Oh no.
So I think I lost the point of I don't remember, I have to read it, but it definitely, by taking a point,
Yeah.
it sucks some of my armor off.
I think
Awesome.
it's
I mean,
Right.
oh, it's unfortunate.
and you stop making activation rolls for your.
Oh
friends.
yeah, don't I, yeah, I think I have to roll. Yeah, you're right. But I'm going to move towards this rock, which is about would be 3, and so it'll be about a half move, and I'm going to pick up the rock. I have a 35 strength.
Okay.
But I don't think I would be able to throw it the same.
But
Right,
you
I
might
can
be
just
able to
pick it
fly
up.
with it.
Yeah, but picking it up, it's a half move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's all I can do here, and then give me a second. Let me look up ablative real quick, and then I will roll that if I have to.
Okay.
I don't think it comes into effect until you've taken
Yeah, until you
more
get hit.
damage,
Yeah.
like half or something.
Oh,
If
it does?
memory
Okay.
serves, but if you want to look it up, please do.
So you've half moved, picked up a boulder. That's your turn. We are on turn 3, segment 3. Excuse me. Honey Badger. Honey Badger, are you there? Kurt, are you there? Kurt. Okay, Kurt is going to hold his turn until we hear from him again.
Oh, sorry. Were
Yep.
you saying?
Yep. It's your turn.
Quite un- but it's my turn. Okay. First off, do I see anything in the shed?
Do you see anything in the shed? No, it is very much ransacked and empty. Maybe
Yeah,
you
the shed. is empty. Are you having trouble with the slug?
Well, it does have this unfortunate afterglow that seems to sting. I would have to say it doesn't feel good once you hit it.
I'll keep that in mind. All right.
We don't seem to be doing much damage to it. I don't know how aggressive it truly is, but it does it seem to be still coming after us, or is it shying away?
It's still coming after you.
All right.
I'm gonna move away from said slug. If there's nothing in the shed, we could possibly move on.
Well, it's probably going to follow us.
Probably, most likely.
But how fast can a slug be?
This one was pretty fast.
You move pretty fast.
All right. Well, I guess we got to take him out. Lethal force.
I'm going to Honey Badger is basically going to she moves on over there and she starts rattling the fence posts, the barbed wire fences, and it's like, hey, come on and get me right over here. Come on, you big ugly. Trying to lure it into the barbed wire.
Taunt.
Okay. Timber.
All right. Is there fencing in this area?
Barbed wire.
Not over the area where you are. The fencing is over where
No,
Honey Badger is.
There's barbed
I
wire
think.
fence. There's barbed wire fence to your immediate left, and it's probably 3 meters away, 3 hexes away. Excuse me. From you.
It's just barbed wire. It's not like a chain link or anything.
Mm-mm. Barbed wire.
Hello?
Yeah, there's just barbed wire.
Gotcha. Barbed wire. All right. I want to. Is the slug moving towards Honey Badger?
It hasn't had a chance to go yet.
Okay. I'm gonna move out of the way, and I'm going to throw a killing attack towards the said monster.
Hey, what's your killing attack?
It's a hand-to-hand 1d6. It's thorns.
Okay. So it is hand to hand?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any skill levels?
I do not have said skill levels.
Wow. Okay. So I roll to hit. It's a DCV of 4, which would still be a hit. And you're using thorns?
And I'm using my strength. So it's 4d6.
Oh. Because it says it's 2d6 plus 1 killing.
Are you grown and you get
Then
extra
with
strength?
strength.
Do you have extra strength because of your growth?
No, it's just my hand-to-hand damage with strength is 4d6.
It is
Oh, okay. But it's already added that in. It makes your killing attack from a 1d6 attack to a 2d6 plus 1 with strength.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So you did 8 body and 24 stun. Now. Go back to the slug.
And you also got burned.
I've also got what?
I said he got
Burned.
burned. Is my audio cutting out pretty badly for y'all?
It's
Sorry.
oh. So this time when you hit it with your thorns, acid spews out on you and you take 3 points of body.
Ouch.
Why 3? I see 1 body roll.
Because I'm doing the K3. I've been using the K as whatever the K number is, that's what body they take. I don't know whether that's right or not, but
Yeah, on a penetrative, it's just 1 body for each die that's rolled.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal body.
oh, okay. No, it's a killing attack, so therefore it's body, right?
Yeah.
Not stun.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah,
1.
Okay, so then it's 1. So it's not 3, it's just 1. Okay.
That's a big difference.
And the other ones would have still been 1.
Okay.
All right, boys and girls. I don't know how much damage I did to this thing, but as soon as you want to hit it with a range attack. Anybody have a range attack?
Well, just rocks. We're gonna do it.
No can do, unfortunately.
This is gonna be like David versus Goliath.
Who is the David? Who is the Goliath?
Well, I think the slug
Is the David? Got it. Yeah. Poor little slug just trying to eat some corn.
What's the PD plus body of this rock?
Oh, just a lot. I mean, it's solid.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I ask is because for every 2 full points that the PD plus body exceeds my strength, the object does plus 1d6 damage. I'm just trying to figure that out. But whose turn is it anyway?
It's the slug's turn.
Yay!
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize it was the slug's turn. So it's not too happy with Timber, so it's going to try to attack Timber again.
Is Timber going Timber? No, he's not.
It DCV 0, so it throws its tongue out at you, Timber, but it misses.
Ha!
You'll even though it missed, the tongue from it didn't move forward to fling its tongue at you. The tongue came 5 meters.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Okay, Nightwing, it's your turn.
I
Nightwing,
think she would make a male slug very happy. Can we say that? It's being recorded. Sorry.
Nightwing, it's your turn.
All right. So, having the rock, I am going to hover above Timber, and I'm going to chuck the rock at the giant slug. Because it's a improvised weapon, are you going to assign me any modifiers for my throw?
No.
Well,
basically you're just flying over it and dropping it, right?
Well, I can't get there with. I guess I probably could. My movement is. I can move 15 and do that. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'll do. I'm just
Okay.
gonna hover over it and throw it.
Okay, so I would say now I'm looking at the breaking things page 142, and I'm saying that it's like a heavy bar. So it's got a PD of 6, ED of 9.
So okay, so I guess it's just going to do my strength. I don't think it's over my strength. But when it hits it, it probably will shatter it. So it's just a normal to hit, right?
Yes. So that's what, 7 dice that you get?
Yes.
You easily hit it.
All right, there goes the damage.
What?
28, a 9 body.
Okay.
And I'm kind of above it. Probably a few meters, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Um,
I'm riding that boy.
so it reacts to that damage that you just did with that rock.
All right.
So it's, I don't know, do slugs squeal?
Yeah.
You hear this squishy sound.
Yes.
Okay, honey badger.
All
Honey
right.
badger.
Okay, honey badger. Well, since it's not doesn't seem to be going for the doesn't seem to be going for it. She is going to climb up the side of the shed with her claws. Can't grab it. What is that?
Sent you a message, Jason.
Yeah, my audio is so bad, guys. I'm sorry. Amarak, I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
For some reason, I can't even grab my mini. That's bizarre. Huh. I can grab other people's, but I can't grab mine. Huh. That's a bit weird.
It's locked, I think.
Oh, perhaps maybe it's locked. So is there any way I can unlock it?
Here, I'm gonna see if
Anyway,
I can help. I'm gonna see if I can help. Just having trouble.
go.
Did you get her?
I still can't grab it for some reason.
I can't grab it either. That's weird.
I don't know.
I still can't grab it. It's like it became part of the environment or something. Because for some reason she's like buried in the green.
I'll figure out how to get to her.
Okay, cool.
You're climbing up on the invisible building now? Okay.
Actually, she's not even gonna bother with that. She's just gonna cut through the barbed wire with her claws, and move on in towards the slug.
Okay. Oh, she highlighted for just a second there.
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
So you grab some of the and move.
I
What's
think
your movement speed?
It is 12 meters.
Okay, so I'll say that you're about here, where I'm pinging. When we
Sure.
can move your character, and you've got a chunk of the
I don't know
fence.
how she got
Very
she got attached to the slug.
Oh, she is.
I think I fixed it now. You can move now.
Huh.
I don't know how you got attached to the slug.
That's pretty good. Well, that is bizarre.
Oh, you may have hit the. Well, you shouldn't be able to do the
I
giant
know
key.
that's
Oh,
I
that's
didn't.
weird.
I sure enough didn't do that, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, sorry I
Okay.
removed the barn, y'all. Okay, so what are you doing, Honey Badger?
She'd grabbed the some of the fencing and moved towards the slug.
Okay. Timber, what are you doing? Timber, what are you doing?
Back to you, Timber.
Yep. I'm gonna pick up the rock that Nightwing just dropped, and I'm gonna drop it on him again.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so we do it to hit on Timber. Would hit a DCV of 2.
You want to use a hero point to hit the slug?
He's really not trying to hit the slug, is he?
You could use
Because it has a DCV of 3.
How about you? How about you
Oh.
use one of the hero points you didn't roll that should have?
That sounds
Sounds
like
good.
a good idea.
Did you not roll the hero points? No.
He crashed before.
Ah,
That's okay. It's just one, so we'll keep going. So you hit the slug.
and you have 9, now 8 hero points. Okay.
Booyah.
All right. So that hits, and we're doing the 10 dice attack again.
Oof.
Ah, that's better. So still no body. Oh, my poor slug. My poor slug.
Okay, Nightwing gets to go. The slug is not knocked out yet, is it?
It's not unconscious, not yet.
Okay.
Close though.
Nightwing.
That did a lot more damage
right.
that time there, Timber. It did. You did 33 stun and 10 body.
Boom.
Mine its defenses, but yeah.
Is it possible for me to pick up the rock the same way that Timber did and do the same maneuver?
That's awesome.
So the last time, well, because to pick up the rock, if you're just gonna pick it up and throw it, yes. But to do the thing where you would fly up into the air,
Can I pick it up and hit him with it? So I would land, I guess, and then just hit him with it.
Oh yeah, do it.
sure.
Okay. So here we go.
DCV 4 hits.
Okay. And then we're back to 7. 20 and 6.
Okay.
Does that knock him out?
So it's unconscious.
We'll hit it again for good measure, just to make sure it doesn't wake up. And we'll take a little sample of it.
As well, just for spite, right?
The slime wasn't enough.
Damn, that thing burnt.
Yeah. By the way, since the sage Steve Long says that ablative, if it's penetrative, it does affect ablative. So my defenses now drop by 1 point.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because
Okay.
I have ablative at mine at a half, which means that if I take damage over my resistance, it drops by 1. But penetrative automatically does that. So very bad for ablative. So that creature was my weakness.
Okay, you
All
all
right.
knocked it out. So we'll come
So
out.
are you guys gonna try to kill it? Or are you just satisfied with it being unconscious?
Honey Badger's gonna try to grab try to see if she can grab samples of it.
Yeah, that's what we're just gonna grab a sample. I don't want to kill it. I mean, it's
Well, Honey Badger can use her claws to extract samples, so she's probably best at that.
Okay. So this becomes an interesting question because it's got a damage shield. Even if it's unconscious, it's still going to do damage to you.
does it? Is it
Persistent.
is it inherent?
Is it persistent?
Well, if it's persistent, oh yeah. Is it persistent?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but it
Let me
would. I mean, even if you didn't build it that way, this is a slug that just emanates that kind of.
Okay, so yeah, so it would.
It was bought as constant.
But we're just gonna play it. Yes, if you keep trying to touch it, it's gonna get you because it's secretions that are doing it, and the secretions don't stop because of the. Don't
Why
stop
don't you use a
till
stick?
it gets enough.
Yeah, use timber.
All
Use
right.
a stick.
No, not me. A stick. What is sticks on the ground?
Honey Badger is definitely annoyed that she can't get a sample, and she's just gonna be like, honestly, it's giving this thing acidity.
You could. I mean, you could. It just it's gonna hurt you a little bit.
You're gonna pay the price.
Yeah.
Honey Badger's okay with that. She's gonna stab away with her claws to get some sample.
Okay. So then you take one body to your claws.
All right, let's see. Let's.
You got a sample.
We did take samples of the corn.
Let's see. All right. So basically, she gets the sample, but she's gonna lose her claws for the rest of the. She's gonna lose her claws for the rest of this.
Well, it's just 1 point, dude. You just take 1 body damage.
Yeah, it doesn't disable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It applies to the focus, so it would apply to the focus. No,
But it's
my body. But
no. I mean, a damage shield applies to you, not the focus.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have combat luck, which does protect does give me impenetrable, so that would
Combat-
hopefully avoid it.
Combat
Well,
luck
look at you,
is
you
combat.
miserable person, you.
Oh, but not if you're cutting it on purpose. But anyway, is there what's in those radioactive barrels? Anything that we can take samples of?
You can. Yeah, there's all kinds of just like maybe it's like sloshy material. Maybe it was like old gasoline.
Okay, but nothing that would make us think that we should take a sample of something.
No, I don't think so.
There's no green radioactive waste or anything.
No. Sludging, seeping into the ground.
All right. So, does anybody? We should probably examine that grate.
Yes.
See if there's
Are we
some way
going
to
down
open
there?
it, or
All right. Honey Badger's she's gonna check to see if the grate is openable. Is it?
Is there any security systems around this thing?
yeah, does it have like a little keypad or anything on it, or is it just?
Nope. You can lift it.
Can we open it?
You can open it. Yep. You can open it.
Honey
Okay.
Badger opens it. He is down inside with a night vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We're supposed to find somebody as well, right? Not just take samples. If I
that's right. You're
heard
supposed
you
to.
correctly.
Extract if possible.
Well, if her mission is fulfilled, and you're supposed to get to confirm the status of her, right? You lost status. You lost connection to Oppenheimer, and so you're really just trying to confirm is she okay? But you don't want to blow her cover.
All right.
No,
so
we're
we just got
walking
to
a
make sure
tightrope
she's
here.
okay.
Hmm.
All right. Yep. Well, we can beat her up, and then that way we won't blow her cover. So
That's one way to skin a cat.
there you go. So Honey Badger, just let's go down that tunnel
Timber,
or that flute or whatever it is.
Timber, can you go down it as well? It's a tunnel, like it's like a.
I'm going to have to shrink down. I might have to turn into my human.
Okay, yeah, because
Boom.
it's the size of a human. It's not the size of a tree.
Yeah, looks like I'd have to. Before I go down, is there anything else around this area
Anything else? What?
that we might be interested? It might be of interest to the party.
No, doesn't look like it. I mean, the trees are offended, but nope. Everybody, if you will, take your tokens and put them near your.
I'm locked, by the way, since you used the widget to
Um,
hold me up.
I'm gonna move the slug off. Okay, I'll move you over there too. Or can you move yourself? Everybody get your token. Oh, and I guess Timber can't. Or did you already
I got Timber.
Is Honey Badger
Uh,
out of there?
I'm trying to find her. Did you get Honey Badger out?
Let's
Nope,
see.
I got her.
She's right there. Yeah.
Got her. Okay, let's get this out. I can't go past the top of the hour, but I can at least show you all that, and we can pick it back up.
Perfect.
And what I'm thinking is we can. Well, hold on a second. Let's pull this in. Let's see. Connection difficulties. Creepy farm scene we will get. And then I don't really need the box truck. Okay, so you all kind of make your way down that thing and end up in the top floor.
Up here?
Mm-hmm. Kind of drop down.
Onto a LFER Agent.
Basically, yes. And that's where we will begin the scene. And you would see the LFR agent beforehand, but we can pick up the scene there. So you're basically coming down, and you will drop in
Cool.
right here.
Cool.
Yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry that I had such computer difficulties. It's typically tabletop simulator and connection difficulties, so for it to be me, that's frustrating.
That's pretty weird too.
Yeah. So this has.
Well, I forget. I apologize for getting my charger.
That's okay. We will pick this one up. Now, here's the question, and I will end this scene tonight. I'll stop the recording, and we will pick this extra scene back up. Hold on just a second, everybody.